What up, though? You already know what this is. Expect the worst if you don't respect the best. Top tier podcast. I am Ledge. Let's go off into this, man. In just a few hours from now, RBE Entertainment Closure battle rap event going down in Atlanta, Georgia. We got a really nice card on paper, and hopefully it plays out that way when the battles actually occur and end. We'll see. Shout out to the people over there, Adam, Shata, Lawrence. Guys have really came on strong. You know, basically from the beginning of last year on to this year, just carried the momentum. And this is looking to be one of their better cards, you know, not just of this year, but in the past few years. So the way I do these predictions is I just don't do it in order of this is the main event, this is the undercard. I'm going to go on an incline on what I feel is going to be from maybe like the most lackluster battle to what I feel is going to be battle of the night. So if you tuned into the URL resolution card, I said and predicted that Rum and Top would be the battle of the night. So I predicted that one last. I went last with that one, as opposed to Cassidy and Goods. So it's the same here. That's how I do my predictions, from what I feel is going to be worst battle of the night to the best battle of the night. So we're going to kick things off, going, like I said, going from the bottom to the top. And I'm going to start off with Ness versus Jae Millz. Got a lot of history dating back, of course, to that infamous fuck you battle that Jae Millz just tortured Ness, you know, back in the band, making the band days, years ago, decade ago, you know. So there's history there. Seen the face off that I thought was really funny, entertaining. Like, these guys know how to like really pop shit and just talk fly and talk slick and just really keep you captivated. I just don't think all of that energy and that, you know, wittiness and cleverness is going to play out in the actual battle, because I don't think their bars are there to me. I feel Ness will win 2-1, but I don't know how impressive this 2-1 will be. I feel like he's going to go crazy for probably at least one round or have like a big moment, because he can put something together really well for maybe for like a couple of bars, that like a crazy setup with a really big punch that can maybe shake the room a bit. But then after that, you're going to get that repetitive Philly flow. So, and with Jae Millz, I just think, even though he's came across a little more humble, sort of, although he still thinks him and Shine was debatable, which is a little bit delusional, I think he's going to craft up something that is going to be good enough to at least get him one round in. His objective is simple. It's just don't die. Because like, if I remember correctly, he got a 3-contract battle with RBE. So this isn't his last time. This isn't the last time we're going to see him. We very well could see him again, at the end of the year, November, December time. So his objective should be, out of these 3 battles, he already lost his shine. He should be trying to go 2-1 at the very least, and like keep some form of respect for himself and not totally tarnish his legacy. But all in all, just even though I got Ness winning, I don't think this battle is going to really be anything special. So that's how I'm calling that one. But we'll see. The next matchup I'm going to talk about, let's see. I don't think it's going to be that fire for a whole different reason. J Murder versus O Red. Look, God bless you, J Murder. But we're going to release the dubs, because I got O Red with the dirty 30. I got him with a dirty 30. They had a little history, some little scuffle incident happened, like at an event or whatever. Look, I don't think that matters not, because I don't even think O Red is going to talk about that much. I think he's just coming to bar J Murder's life away. And he's just the more skilled MC and battler at this point. Like, J Murder lost to Bad News, and I think O Red is another big step up over bad news. You know what I'm saying? So I know he might have a home crowd advantage because it's his turf. Jae Millz is a staple over there in RBE. He's like one of their guys. They brand him a lot. He's in a lot of their battles. He's their guy. I just see a dirty 30. I don't see what Jae Millz can do versus O-Red unless O-Red completely just wets the bed and stumbles and chokes. So I got that as a dirty 30. And it's like, it could get real bad. That could get real bad. But even if when that's getting real bad, I still think it's going to be a better battle than Ness and Jae Millz. So tell me, am I tripping? Y'all think Jae Millz got a shot? Like, I just need to know. Because if y'all think he got a shot, then I would love to hear why. I just think we're talking about two different levels of like weight class right now. Just being honest. The next battle. QB Black Diamond versus Bonnie Godiva. Another great. I mean, all these fit the storyline of Closure. They had beef, scuffle. You know what I'm saying? They had something going on, tension back a few years ago. None of that means not. I'm sorry. God bless you, Bonnie Godiva, but we're going to release the dubs on you too. Because I see another dirty 30. I really do. I'm not even lying. Look, Bonnie, I'm about to say Bonnie can rap. Bonnie has bars. Very clever, slick, material. But in that room, you're going to have to bark. And I don't know if she got the bark. Definitely not to the level that QB has. QB is going to get ultra disrespectful, still throw bars, and might have personals. You know what I'm saying? This is like it can be ugly for Bonnie. I got QB with a 30. A 30-piece extra crispy. Hold the slaw. You know what I'm saying? We not doing that. We not doing that. We not gonna do that. See, look. For Bonnie to really win, she would have to. And it's not like she can't, because you know what? Because sometimes, like Jazz the rapper, like she's not the most boisterous chick, and she can like rap and it can be witty and clever. And I've seen her beat people that's been more aggressive than her. She kind of like outsmarted them. You know what I'm saying? So maybe Bonnie can pull some of that magic out, but I just don't see it. I feel like QB is one of the best in the game right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got QB, E Hart, Crazy Fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's in that echelon right now. So call me crazy or call me just not a big Bonnie believer. I just see this as a dirty 30. So I got two dirty 30s. Like, I got O-Red and I got QB. Like, I even want to play it out that way, but it had to happen. Oh, yeah, shout out to my man Roswell. He's the one. My man Wells. He's my man's that is the guy behind the beat, the intro and the outro. I always forget to shout him out, but shout out my man Wells. So, yeah, so that's 3 up, 3 down as far as the card is concerned. Moving right along. Yo, want to talk to you real fast about Anchor, all right? Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now Anchor can match you with great sponsors too, so you can get paid to podcast. That's pretty dope, right? All you have to do is go to anchor.fm/start. Once again, that is anchor.fm/start. You'll get acclimated. Look, man, on here, there's podcasts for literally everything. Food, movies, entertainment, health, fitness, you name it, they got it. So why don't you come on in, grab a seat, and start podcasting soon. Next matchup, we have Charlie Clips versus Math, Hoffa. This is going to be a good one. And we know the history about, the situation that happened over there on the West Coast with Math and Disaster, Clips being in attendance, not helping, and in fact, kind of, being on the opposite of helping. He was a detriment almost. Like, there's footage of him kind of holding Math's hand back while he's trying to throw punches to stop from getting hit in the face. You know what I mean? So it was a bad look on Clip's part, but he's funny, witty, clever, can freestyle. So he's going to always have a fighting chance in these type of scenarios where somebody's going to try to angle him. But if you're looking at the last person, but if you look at people who angled him, it kind of gets him flustered. Who has, like, you look at his track record against Lux, had angles on him, especially in that third. His face, he was looking a little sad, a little salty. Look at the angle that Hollow had versus him in the first when they met. Couldn't really cope with that. Math is really, I think he's underrated. He's one of the best anglers ever. If you look at the angles he's used, have been legendary. The angle against Iron back in the day, legendary. The angle against Rex in the third, legendary. It's too soon to call his angles versus Hollow legendary, but they feel that way. Like, I've watched that battle again yesterday. It hasn't aged badly at all. Like, it hasn't aged badly. It's not like, I feel like it's going to get better with time because the history is going to lend itself to, like, age like wine. And it's like, oh man, I forgot. This is good. And plus, he rapped for a long time, so there's going to be some things that you forgot he said that's going to pop back in your memory like it was new again, like it was dope. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to make it dope. So when he angles very well. And I always say, man, I tend to go with the person who has more to say in these grudge matches than the guy who's going to be on the defense trying to justify what happened. That's why I picked Math to beat Hollow going into the battle. That's why I was one of the few who picked Math to beat Hollow going into that battle. It's not really about who's the better MC, who track record is better as a better battler. It's about mano and mano, who has more to say to one another. That's what this comes down to. And let's not act like Math can't freestyle and rebuttal now too. Like, he's been doing it for years. His rebuttal game is not lacking at all. So, that one event, now Clips is still a superior freestyler in that sense. I'm just talking about just rebuttals, just a quick, you said this, let me say this right back to counter that. I think Math can do well in that area, but I don't think that's his strongest point. But I think his strongest point will be these angles. Also, he's ultra comfortable on the RBE platform. Like, he just beat Heavy Half and Hollow. He also won the judge battle versus Ill Will. Like, he's not, like, this is like his second home. Although it's in a different place, it's not at Drum, but just around that atmosphere, around, that staff and that league, he seemed to bring his best material. So for all those reasons, I got Math 2-1, but it's still, I really think it's going to be a good battle. I think Clips, off the heels of that New Jersey Twerk battle, found himself a little bit again. Maybe. Hopefully this isn't being premature off of one battle. I'm not saying he's the most dangerous battler, like you guys said Briz was after beating Wavy and Loso, but I'm gonna move on. This ain't about that. All right. So yeah, Math 2-1. And this is one of the few times, or I won't say few, we don't know how the rest will play out, but I do got the main event being the best battle of the night. Hitman Holla versus Bill Collector. Look, we know the history. We already know what this is about. We know what's going to get brought up. Best believe Show Out will be there. My thing is, Bill has done a really great job of making jokes of it himself. So that might take the steam out of the material for Hitman. I think Bill has been purposely doing that too, which is making it dope. He's trying to take the power out of the gun. He's trying to take the bullets out of the gun, and shooting empty blanks, and it's kind of working. He's embraced the role of being, the guy who got, attacked. So I don't know if Hitman is aware of that right now. I feel like Hitman hasn't moved on from that angle. If you look at memes and things he posts about and the little jabs he takes, it's all about him getting jumped. And I don't think he's aware that, we not going. It's the same thing with the Mickey Fax DNA battle. That whole who snitched about the rounds about DNA versus Young Ill, like who snitched and told Young Ill his rounds. I feel like Mickey Fax lost that battle because he spent a third round on that, and most of these new rap fans, battle rap fans, or casual fans didn't care about that. That happened so long ago. It wasn't relatively close enough for us to still all care that much about it for you to tap into it. I feel like it's going to be the same with this. Like that Hitman, that whole show out bill collector fiasco happened, 5, maybe 6 years ago? Anywhere from 4 to 6 years ago. I think it's been so far removed that, like, if you look at the growth of, like, where was RBE when this happened? You see what I'm saying? Like, these RBE fans and a lot of Smack fans that have probably just started watching battle rapping and as like on a serious level from, I would say, maybe 2015 or 16. I don't know if they're going to care about this storyline that much for you to tap into it. Math and Hollow shit, it was a little bit different because, first of all, it's talking about a fight that would happen on camera that got seen. It was on Vlad TV. It was on different, like, things outside of just battle rap. This was a battle rap incident that only stayed in the battle rap circles. You get what I'm saying? That disaster shit happened in the hip hop community, not just battle rap. And it was like talked about, and people kept bringing it up. Like it was, that whole fight kept being brought up, and a lot of people played different parts in it. So I feel like that was a whole different scenario than this. This was an isolated incident between Bill, Hitman, and Hitman's brother. Those are the three parties involved. When, if they don't bring it up, we really don't talk about it anymore. So I think Hitman just got to be Hitman. He got a little boy him. You got to, make him feel privileged to be sharing the stage with him, things like that. I feel like Bill's job is to do what he's been doing. Be entertaining, be exciting, be funny, make fun of himself, make fun of Hitman, super duper scope, creative punchlines. I will say people have slept on Bill as a writer too. I feel like he's getting better writing, like just bars. Like some of his stuff that's been hitting for me lately wasn't things I was expecting him to say or write or deliver. And he's been doing that. So all in all, it's going to be a really good battle, man. Really good battle. You're talking about two of the best performers of all time. Not top two. I think Hitman's number one. Bill is like a top 10 guy, like as far as just stage performance. So we'll see. I'm going to lean Hitman 2-1. I'm going to lean Hitman 2-1 just because he's been there. He's been on the main stage plenty of times. This is not new to him. Atlanta, Georgia, I feel like they fuck with them guys from the Lou a little bit. That could play a big part of it. And also the ability to bring show out to still around is still like a cheat code. You feel me? It's still a cheat code. So we'll see. We'll see. But I do think that's going to be battle of the night. On paper, this card like it can be a 7.5. It's about an 8, maybe a 9. I just don't believe in Jae Millz and Ness turning up, and I just don't believe Jay Murder got enough to make that battle close enough to be fire. Like, if it's fire, it's going to be because Red had a stellar performance and slaughtered them. I don't think it's going to be because they were going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And I feel the same way about QB versus Bonnie. But I do think Clips and Math could be a goodie. And I really, really believe Hitman versus Bill will be battle of the night and something we'll look back fondly on and say, man, I'm glad we tuned into that. So people, get the pay-per-view. Starts at 1 p.m. Eastern time. According to all the flyers and things that I've been seeing, once again, is RBE Closure. That's how I got it. That's my predictions. Follow me on all the socials at Pod Tier on Twitter, _Top Tier Podcast on Instagram, and just simply Top Tier Podcast on YouTube. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, whether you're listening to me on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, Stitcher, Castbox, Google. Yeah, I'm on all those. I'm on all those platforms. I got to talk my shit a little bit. All right. And yeah, so after this, might do a recap, might not. It all depends on how I feel that the battle was as a whole. If it's not worth it to recap, I'll probably won't. But even if the battles are but the main event was fire, I'll probably recap just that. So we'll see. But as always, I want to thank everybody. And yeah, we're gonna have a good event tonight going into the nighttime, because it's probably gonna last until about 8 or 9. I like RBE, they work pretty quick, so we'll see. Also, Avocado will be shooting this, so that is a big plus. Real talk, is it just me, or when Avo not shooting, I don't even want to tune in? Am I the only one starting to feel like that? Is that being snobby and a little spoiled? I feel like, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I feel a little spoiled saying that. But we need to create more avocados so we won't have to just rely on avocado. So there's some more guys who can do this, like JB, who be doing the bands and stuff for URL. That's one, but we need 4 more just so we can spread the wealth. John Doe, I know you were fucking with Black Ice, but we need you at other places too, man. And Black Ice, we need y'all to have some pay-per-views too, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, man, I'm out of here. Talk long enough. As always, keep it battle rap. Love.